Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here among so many students, among so many dignitaries, so many alumni, and I'm slightly overwhelmed by the sheer number and the size of this auditorium. So give me a moment, please. But firstly, I would like to thank the gentleman who for calling me here, that is Reverend Dr. Paul Raj, Reverend Father George, Reverend Ignacy, the head of the alumni president, Mr. Tyagarajan, and many other dignitaries, and of course, all of you gentlemen, and some of Mr. Nadar's friends that I see in the auditorium. So it's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for calling me. I just wanted to spend a few minutes talking a little bit about some of the things, but my first thought was about this institution, St. Joseph's, which as many of the students knew about this, and as Reverend Paul Raj managed to tell all of us, it's 181 years old. So 181 years ago, the founding fathers found the time and energy to create this beautiful institution, which has had many students, many teachers, many people walking through the walls and actually being inspired and going forward in the world. Some of the people, it's very difficult to say the number of alumni and the number of people who have gone through these Hollywood walls and who have studied in these beautiful school rooms, but I believe there's Mr. Tyagarajan himself, who's the National President of the Institution of Valuers. Is this better? Thank you. There are, of course, Mr. Shiv Nadar, who's, as you know, a distinguished alumni of this place, and there are many others. So there are many people who have walked through these walls, and so I think it's a moment, just take a moment to enjoy the sheer pleasure of being in this beautiful place. It may not seem like such a pleasure as a student when you have to go through 12 years of this place, but believe me, when you graduate and come back and think about this place, you will realize how powerful this institution is, to say that it's obviously made a great difference to many people's lives. So I think thank you for all you people to have actually made this happen. It's a wonderful thing to be here. Thank you so much. A couple of thoughts about the person I'm representing here today, the HCL team, which is Mr. Shiv Nadar. And this is, I've worked with him many years, as have many of us. Many of you have been friends with him. One thing that he always believed is the power of education. And I've spent many meetings with him where he's talked about this, that education is the most powerful tool for societal transformation. And that's why, in a sense, after setting up HCL, and of course, he set up education institutions, he also felt it's important to look back at the institution that he studied in and hopefully do something for them that could help improve the places that he had actually studied in. So that is a very important thing he felt that we should do. And so that his abiding motto in his life has been the power of education. And I would request you to think about this as you move forward, that how education has helped your life and how it will continue to help your life as you move forward. Very quickly, and I'm sure the brochure addresses a lot of this. All of you will have seen the new building. Many of your students will experience it and enjoy it. But today, the day, I think, to launch the Shiv Nadar block at St. Joseph's College, which I believe is about 32,000 square feet in size. This morning, we went through this beautiful school, saw the classroom, saw the laboratories, and saw the auditorium, which is much smaller than this, but equally impressive, I should say. So all of that, to my mind, will really help. I think the way it's been put together, the way it's been constructed, it looked quite airy and nice. I hope all you children who walk through those will enjoy and be more motivated in your learning as you move forward in that space. So while infrastructure is important for the creation of a school, of a university, of a college, but that alone is not sufficient. So as Reverend Paul Raj mentioned, we hope to, along with my colleague Swami, to help in a sense with other things as well, beyond just the infrastructure creation, looking at how we can do some programs for the students, hopefully some programs for the faculty, because the faculty, in a sense, are the most important part of an institution. Many people remember many things. Many people will not, as they go through life, may forget their, what I call, to some extent, friends, some extent, people who have walked through, their bosses, their subordinates, etc. But they'll never forget the few teachers who have inspired them. So it's our job, in a sense, to help our teachers get better at what they do and inspire them. So hopefully some of these programs is something we'll hopefully do as we move forward in this one. For this, there are various things that we will do, and we will take care of that. Similar to the school, we also had created, as many of you know, that Shiv studied, Mr. Shiv Nadar studied in 4 schools because his father was a district judge across Tamil Nadu as till he went to the PSG College of Engineering to do his engineering. But before that, he studied in 4 schools, one in Madurai, one in Shivagangai, one in Kumbakonam, and then finally in St. Joseph's Trichy before he went to college. So we had also done some work for the Madurai school. It was a government school, I think quite successfully. The enrollment for about 500 children went up to 1,200 children. I don't know if St. Joseph's is thinking on similar lines, but if so, I hope it helps you in your journey to do that, right? Finally, when we spoke to Mr. Nadar and asked him that, I told him that he's, as you know, in Delhi, and he's quite old and is not able to travel that frequently. But he did say that that he'd like to do a small message for you, which I'm going to read out in English. I believe somebody is going to read it in Tamil. Yeah. Thank you, sir. So let me read out the message, and then maybe you can translate. So this is a message from Mr. Shiv Nadar for all of you. It goes like this. My heartfelt congratulations to everyone at St. Joseph's College Higher Secondary School, Trichy, on the inauguration of the new building. It's a proud moment that reflects the school's unwavering commitment to academic excellence and holistic development. St. Joseph's has a special place in my heart. It shaped my early years and taught me the values of discipline, curiosity, and lifelong learning. As I reflect on my time there, I'm proud to see the institution advancing with state-of-the-art facilities that will empower future generations to excel in an increasingly dynamic world. At the Shiv Nadar Foundation, we believe education has the power to change lives. This new building, with its modern classrooms, computer labs, and auditorium, will open up new opportunities for students. We are also committing to supporting teachers and providing students with experiences that go beyond textbooks and the classrooms. To the students, I encourage you to make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. Embrace your studies with passion. Push the boundaries of knowledge. And remember that education is a gift that becomes even more valuable when shared. Find ways to help others and give back to the society. That's it, sir. These are the words. So would you like to translate them now, sir? Okay.
அன்பு மாணவ தம்பிகளே, சிவநாடார் ஐயா பார்த்தீங்களா ஃபோட்டோவில் எல்லாரும்? வெரி குட். இப்போ அவருடைய வாழ்த்துறை ஆங்கிலத்தில் இருந்துச்சு. அதனுடைய தமிழாக்கத்தை நான் உங்களுக்கு வாசிக்க போகிறேன். நல்லா கவனிங்க. புனித வளனார் கல்லூரி மேல்நிலைப் பள்ளி திருச்சிராப்பள்ளியின் புதிய கட்டிட திறப்பு விழாவிற்கு என்னுடைய மனமார்ந்த வாழ்த்துகளும் பாராட்டுகளும். இந்த பெருமைமிகு தருணம் கல்வியின் முழுமையான வளர்ச்சியில் பள்ளிக்கு உள்ள தன்னிகரில்லா ஈடுபாட்டை காட்டுகிறது. என்னுடைய இதயத்தில் நம் பள்ளிக்கு என்று ஒரு தனி இடம். என்னுடைய மாணவ பருவத்திலே நம் பள்ளி என்னை நல்ல மதிப்பீடுகளான ஒழுக்கம், புதிய விஷயங்களை தெரிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும் என்ற எண்ணம், வாழும் வரை கற்றுக்கொண்டே இருக்க வேண்டும் என்பனவற்றில் என்னை வார்த்து எடுத்தது. என்னுடைய மாணவ பருவத்தை இப்பள்ளியில் நான் நினைவு கூறுகையில் எந்த அளவிற்கு இப்போது இப்பள்ளி தொழில்நுட்பங்களிலும் நவீன கட்டிட வளர்ச்சியிலும் முன்னேறி இருக்கிறது என்பதை நினைக்கும்போது எனக்கு பெருமையாக இருக்கிறது. கல்வியானது வாழ்க்கையையே மாற்றும் சக்தி கொண்டது என்பதை சிவநாடார் அறக்கட்டளை நம்புகிறது. இந்த புதிய கட்டிடத்தில் உள்ள நவீன வசதிகளுடன் கூடிய வகுப்பறைகள், கணினி ஆய்வுக்கூடம், கலையரங்கம், மாணவர்களுக்கு நன்றாக படிக்கக்கூடிய வாய்ப்புகளை உருவாக்கும். பள்ளி பாடக புத்தகத்தை தாண்டி உள்ள அனுபவங்களை மாணவ மற்றும் ஆசிரியர் சமூகத்திற்கு உதவுவதற்கு நாங்கள் தயாராக உள்ளோம். மாணவ சமுதாயமே, அதான் உங்களுக்கு நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்ல வேண்டிய செய்தி என்னவென்றால், இப்பள்ளியில் உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு வாய்ப்பையும் முழுமையாக பயன்படுத்தி கொள்ளுங்கள். கல்வியில் பேரார்வம் காட்டுங்கள், அறிவை விரிவாக்குங்கள். கல்வி என்பது ஒரு மாபெரும் கொடை. அதை நீங்கள் மற்றவர்களோடு பகிர்ந்து கொள்ளும்போது அது ஒரு விலை மதிப்பில்லா பொக்கிஷமாக மாறுகிறது. மற்றவர்களுக்கு உதவி செய்யும் வழிகளை கண்டுபிடியுங்கள். அதையே இந்த சமுதாயத்திற்கு நீங்கள் திருப்பி தாருங்கள். நன்றி. கைத்தலாமே அவருக்கு இந்த செய்தியை எடுத்துகிட்டு போவார். தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. So I have nothing much to add except to say goodbye and thank you. Just wanted to leave a message for the students that you, as to reiterate what Shiv Nadar mentioned, that please dedicate yourself to your studies, dedicate yourself to your work, to your play, to all the things that you do with passion, because that ultimately will take you forward and lead you into hopefully success and help your dreams come true. Thank you so much.